finna go do this late night goddamn cut. Gotta stay committed, gotta keep going. At the moment, it is 8:29. I don't know if y'all can see that. Bro, it's 8:30, bro. Dead ass. 8:29 at the moment. You gotta just keep going, my nigga. This shit's fun to me, bro. Just going to people's. Hold on, let me not say it like that. Yeah, that sounds too sus. But I'm finna just go cut my boy's hair. I'm gonna show y'all this video. I'm gonna show y'all the before and after. You know, there's some great guys. Shout out to Caleb and Albert for allowing me to do this. I'll see y'all there. Go get it back and blow up. This nigga up, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, right? Get out of my.
Like, why you leaving a little bro? I'm feeling pain.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh shit, I'm wildin'. Bro, my blinker was on that whole time. Just going up to the pit. Yo, it's good, bro. No, real shit though. Nigga, I hit a car when it was turning.
FBI? Him. Come on, man. There he is.
Y'all, got my boys out at crib. My boy, I'm finna get him right, you know. Say what up to the people, man.
Good, how we feeling?
Shit, we chilling, bro. Finna get him right.
Hell yeah.
You know? Finna tell you, stay tuned in, bro. It's been a good day so far. We got the Midas ones right here.
My name is
You know
Richard,
what I'm saying?
and
SE
I
Clips
take care of my mom.
Instincts. These shits go crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, sir. Bro, this shit's gonna be.
What the dog doing?
How you feeling?
Yes, sir.
Feeling alright?
Hell yeah.
Alright, bet.
One eternity later.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Just want to say one thing. Life isn't just about the battles, bro. You know, those battles are to make you stronger, to mold you into a better person. You must learn from them to make you a better person, though. When life hits you hard with, like, unexpected things or unexpected journeys that you have to walk through, just know, sometimes some people will say keep going, and it may not feel like it's enough to fill your motivation to keep going. It's true, but to an extent, you know, you gotta reflect about a lot of shit, bro, and that's what makes it like a lot more meaningful for you to get through that storm, if that makes sense. You can embrace that and make that your motivation to keep going. I think that's what ties in with what they're saying when they say to keep going. But I recommend personally, you know, if you believe, go strictly towards Christ and leave all your baggage behind that has old negativity in this. Get a new bag, regain that positivity, get the new things that are more meaningful, more powerful to keep you going straight on that path. You know, creating your own footprints on the path that you don't expect to be in. It can be hard and scary because everything you have is in that old baggage, you know. With this journey of mine, I mean, all I can say is thank the Lord for everything He's given me. Literally, I got this car from Him. I got food from Him. I got everything from Him, bro. And this is just the beginning process of me breaking through my potential of who I'm going to become, you know? So I want to say when it comes to certain things, you just gotta keep going, bro. But not just fighting through to the point you get a burnout or anything like that. You gotta keep going at the pace that you're supposed to be going, not how everybody else is supposed to be going. Just because you see somebody else winning or you see that they got something that you want, that doesn't mean for you to keep burning yourself out mentally and physically just to get where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, the more you burn yourself out, the less you're going to keep moving. You'll end up moving backwards, if anything, unless you're at the last stage of where you want to be at. That's when you should just go all out, you know. But in certain moments from starting, let's say like day one, right? Day one. You know, you just figured out what you want to do. You made the plan. You're not supposed to go all in the very first day. You're supposed to preserve that fire. In my opinion, at least, I think that day one, you're supposed to focus on the present. You've already focused enough on the future. You already focused on the past. But what about today? You know, if that makes sense. What can you do today that'll get you a step closer? Even if it's a little step. You don't need to take big steps every single time. And I want to tell you the little steps are just as equivalent as the big steps because a lot of people don't take the small steps. They just want to go big and just leap over 15 stairs and then miss a whole checkpoint of where you're supposed to be at. And then you got to restart again, you know? Yeah, bro. It can be hard, but the key is to not be too hard on yourself. You can stay hard. You can be confident. You can be mature enough to keep going in situations. And you know your own pace at the end of the day. Take small steps at a time, bro. You know, even if it's doesn't even require or have anything to do with what you want to do in life, the little things to make you a better person and the little things that'll make you the person who you want to be, that's what makes you go even further. Is understanding yourself and who you are. It's not you understanding just your career and passion and love for whatever you want to do. You gotta really love yourself to do that stuff. Like all the celebrities, all the stars, the people that idolize them. Some of them did do the easy route, I ain't gonna lie, but the ones that really put in that pain and sweat, you gotta love yourself to do all that. And if you don't love yourself, it's just a void of satisfaction at the end of the day. Would you rather have a void within you or something so full that you can't be stopped? Imagine internally that you are full of love for yourself. You are full of motivation. You are full of self-care. You are full of dedication, commitment. If anything, you'll have a lot more to share with others if you have that within you. But if you have that void, you have nothing to share. And if you have nothing to share, you have nothing to share for your career, your life goals, your choices, a woman, a man, the gym, for example, like the little things that can be big. Eating, you know? Yeah, it's just, it can be hard. I chose my journey of being a barber more so because I like clean cuts, my nigga, you know? That shit be making me feel good, look good. And then cutting somebody's head, I picture them feeling like the way how I feel when I get a cut. You know, bro, a clean cut, my nigga. Like, let's be real, like, bro. But besides that, though, the reason why I just like the feeling it gives me. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel clean. Clears my mind up a lot. Back in the day, I had a lot of hair, bro. I had a lot. That shit was kind of fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, mate. I was a little fucked up, mate.
Yeah.
But besides all that, my nigga, bro, look at me now. Nigga got short hair. You can wear the beanies and shit. I be getting so off, bro. That's my ADHD. My bad, but bro, you gotta love something. Do something that you love. I love cutting hair because it makes me feel good. I know I look good. And I know I can make somebody else feel good and look good by cutting their hair. And that makes me feel good, and I feel that in my heart. Yeah, bro, you already get all the dopamine and the emotions that are positive within you when you feel that connection with something. That's what a passion is. A passion is a breakthrough. To be real with you, it's a breakthrough. And it's not just the career, it's not just the life things, it's not just the lessons, it's character development. For you understanding what you love to do within you, not what's out here. It's what's within you, bro. And that takes a lot of patience and time, because I'm still going through the process. You know? Shout out to my dude Charles at Barberology. He told me one thing: there's dreamers and there's doers. A lot of people are dreamers. And to stop dreaming, you just gotta do it, my nigga. Sounds simple, but it requires a lot of love within you, you know? A lot of love. For you to trust yourself, for you to trust those footprints that you put in the grave or the ground. You gotta trust yourself to be something. Not just somebody. You know, bro, God, if you believe in God, God always makes everybody the way they're supposed to be. If you say that you a bum, you fat, I ain't got no hoes, I ain't got no money, I need to lock in, bro, you already self-sabotaging yourself. Why not say, how can I get this money? How can I do better? How can I look better? What can I do to get the woman I want in my life? Stuff like that. You gotta change the mindset and change the words that you portray of yourself, mentally and verbally, when nobody's looking or when somebody is looking. You can't self-sabotage that, bro, because you're self-sabotaging your path you walk on. Look at this little nigga. I don't know if y'all can see him. Oh, my shit. Look at the little nigga, little nigga. If anything, if you need to cleanse your mind and you use alcohol, drugs, whatever, I'm not here to judge, bro. But I can give you some advice. Bruh, look at that tree. You can look at this shit every day and it's free. If you transfer your mind and energy to shit like this, and just, let's say you take a walk at night. If you gotta hit the choice, if you know what the choice is, you should, by all means. I'm not here to judge, but, bro, you're gonna give the best advice. You don't even need any of that, bro. You just need air and a good mindset. That shit. Late night walks looking at the moon, the stars, when nobody's in the road, when it's just quiet, empty. All you hear is crickets. That's the peace of nature that God gave us. Or whatever you believe in. Smile, my nigga. Be happy.
Oh my God, what is that?
But, yeah, bro. It's all gonna be alright, bro. End of the day, you just learning. If you're young, you're in a learning process. If you're grown, you're in a development of a breakout that it's raps for everybody that doubted you, you know? You just gotta keep going and not worry about what the next neighbor say, what the other neighbor say, what your closest people say. When they got doubt, that's when you're supposed to be positive and keep going. In the way I explained. You just, bro, can't doubt your capabilities, bro. You can't. I'm finna go work out. You trying to get these gains in, bro. I'm trying to hit that 175 soon. I'm about to go hit the weight scale, bro. You know, we about to hit the weight scale. I'm a little nigga, yo. I can see the wrist, bro. But it's alright, we finna get swole though, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Finna head to barber school around 12 p.m. After that, you might as well just study. Study whatever. It don't gotta be school. It don't gotta be anything. Study about yourself. Study about the things that you want to know in life. That's another thing, bro. Reading books. I don't care if you call me a dork. I don't care if you think that shit's lame. If you don't like doing it. Bro, give it a try and read the right book and you'll enjoy it a lot more. A lot of y'all just say, I think a lot of y'all just don't like books because of the aspect of school where you have to just read some bullshit or whatever, but Bro, the right book can give you the best amount of knowledge. And a lot of the rich folks, a lot of the wealthy people, a lot of the wise people in this world, they go based off books and then look out in the world to understand it more. They don't just go out in the world. Some do. Listen here, my nigga. You gotta keep going. My bad. It's the ADHD again, bro. Bro, it's like a blessed curse. Like some days I'll be quiet. There you go. Look, I'm switching the whole topic, but it's alright though. Some days I'll be like real jittery, like boy, if you don't get. Shout out to Illuminati, my nigga. And then some days I'll just be chill. Every time. That's the good thing about it though. You just gotta enjoy it. You gotta embrace that shit, bro. You gotta embrace the shit.
What do you mean by that?
That is positive. If you think that you're a piece of shit, you're gonna be a piece of shit, my nigga. I can even call you that. You're a piece of shit, little bitch.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
No, besides that though, but if you call yourself a good man, I'm actually look at you as a good man and see if you are. Some people are gonna consider you and judge you for saying that. And I'm not saying I'm gonna judge you and see if you really are. I'm just going into aspects of your word at the end of the day. So that's what ties in to what I was saying. You gotta love yourself and stop sabotaging who you are. You can't do that, my nigga. You can't. It's not right. What makes you think you deserve those words and other people don't? You think fucking... All right, look. I'm just giving y'all an example. You think all... You know, I ain't gonna say that shit. You know, all of the people that y'all look up to, do you not think at one point they weren't doing what you were doing and feeling? They might even feel like that now, but they just don't show it. But they keep going because most of them, they love themselves. They know how to keep going. They know how to preserve their energy. That's a big key. Preserving your energy. Come on, man. I'm 21 years old speaking like this. Like I'm an old nigga, bro. You know who gave me that? The Lord. The Lord, my nigga. You know? It gets tough out here, B. What's not tough? Sitting still. But then again, it gets tough. Because when you just sitting there not doing nothing, that creates depression. That creates depression, bruh. That's tough, you know? What isn't tough then? Eating, drinking some water, that can be tough. When you're depressed, when you have no appetite. Even when you're not depressed and just don't have an appetite, but you know you gotta eat, that can be tough. So what I'm saying is, everything in life is gonna be, it can be hard. For some it may not be, for some it may be. But you gotta love yourself in order to do it. If you love yourself enough to eat at least one meal a day if you can, that's a little step. A little step to keep moving. One tiny step is better than no steps. And you doing that is preserving your energy because you're doing it for yourself, not anybody else. Nobody else. Don't do it for anybody, bro. But the Lord and Savior. Shout out to my dog. But if you got motivation and fuel to provide for your family, realistically, you got to figure out how to provide for yourself first before you can even do that. It's not possible unless you do it for yourself. If you can do it for you, multiply that income, multiply that positivity, the motivation for your other family, you got to be the one to represent it and show it and do it. Dreaming, doing. How can you do something you can't do for yourself? You want to love your family more than yourself? Can't do it. You can. But at the end of the day, are you going to go as far as you can if you love something else more than you do for yourself? More than you do yourself. They're saying like, yeah, you can fuel that shit off. Use that type of motivation off of like anime and shit. Like or TV shows, the Bible, stuff like that. You do that for me. I'm not going to put that on y'all. For me, because I feel that way. I always want to do something else for somebody. But I chose to do it for God and myself. Someone I can trust. Because it gets cold out here, bro. It gets cold. You know, it gets hard. Some days you'll feel warmth, and in the minute after, you feel cold. Because you self-sabotage your peace and your love for yourself. You gotta love yourself, bro. If you love yourself, think about how far you can go. Think about it. You think if a motherfucker gonna say, you broke and you fat and you stink. You stink. All of that shit, right? Oh, some of y'all motherfuckers already don't care because y'all done heard that shit. Just because motherfuckers just want to talk, you know? But if that shit gets to you, imagine if you loved yourself. You gonna be like that squirrel, bro. Can y'all see the squirrel? You just gonna be minding your business. You gonna be minding your business, living life. That nigga, I be seeing that dude every day, bro. He not worried about a dang thing besides getting hit by a car. And that's his fault if he acts stupid. That ties in with y'all, bro. You either get hit by the car or you choose wisely. And choose your path right, bro. Yeah, look, he cooked on that one, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, bruh, you know, shit, you gotta do one rep just to get you started to work out or some shit. Do it, my nigga. It's one step. Some niggas is just sitting down, laying down, eating Cheetos in the morning, drinking a soda. But you lifted up a weight. Come on, bruh. I know I'm not just talking rubbish. But yeah, bro, it's not just about the materialistic things. It's not about the mansion. It's not about the money. It's not about anything. It's about loving yourself, and that's how you get this stuff. You love yourself, bro. I'm just going in a loop, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. You got to go in that process. It is different, bro. Enjoy the nature, bro. Step outside for a second if you need to breathe. You're not alone. You're never alone. And when you feel alone, that's when you're not. You got yourself. Sometimes it may feel like it's not enough. You make it how you want it to be, bro. Every day. You choose if you want to have a good day or a bad day. Even if something bad happens, that's tough. It's still hard. But if you love yourself, you will choose to have a good day. A great day, matter of fact. No cap. Right now, it's 10:30. Woke up at 8 this morning. I'm going through shit, bro. But motherfucker, listen here. We good. We good. See that? You see that glow in my eyes, cuz? It's a spark. That'll only get bigger if I allow it to be. And that's what I want. And that's the hunger I crave. You gotta preserve that fire, bro. You can't just lash out with all your power at once on that first step. It's first quarter, bro. But I'm not speaking about just school. We think about like sports. If you know about sports, it's first quarter. If you gotta restart, go back to zero, do it. You got to. I don't care what nobody say, bro. If you gotta do it, do it. If it requires for you to be a better person and you have to remove everything you have in life right now, and you had to start at day zero, but you know the next day you'll have more than what you have yesterday, think about that. Why not do it? Out of the love for yourself. Throw away the old clothes, bring in the new. That might be a little too wise for y'all. I'll be going to church sometimes, so I'll break that down sometime if y'all want to know about that. But gotta renew yourself. It's time. It's fall. It's not summer. It's not spring. Nah, it's fall, my nigga. It's time. The year's almost over. And that's not to scare y'all. Don't let those words scare you, bro. That just means you made it almost a year. again, to achieve that goal. Come on, man.